What's up?
Explain yourself.
I can't talk about it around Richard.
Yes, you can.
I don't think I can.
Yes, you can.
All right, well, I'm trying to end things amicably with my past.
So to do that, you sign off duty and take a bunch of police equipment with you.
Not a bunch of police equipment, just my vest and my gun to protect myself, yeah.
It's illegal. It's literally illegal for you to do that. Quite literally criminal possession of a class 1 to take a PD gun off duty.
All right, how am I supposed to protect myself? I don't have any gun.
You have to get a civilian weapons license. If you want to carry a weapon, you have to have a civilian weapons license.
Well, technically, I was on duty, just off duty.
That's not how this works, Penn.
I was still trying to make an arrest.
Who was that? Who were you trying to arrest?
I wasn't trying to arrest them, I was trying to talk to them.
So why'd you tell me you were trying to make an arrest?
Because I am still trying to make an arrest. But I don't think I could make that arrest without getting killed. All right, here's the thing. Do you guys not trust me or something?
No, I don't trust you.
Why? What have I done to not be trustworthy except talk to somebody discreetly?
You know very well what you've done not to be trustworthy, Penn. You sign off duty to go off and fucking have a chat with some fucking people. We don't even know who they are. I come to find these two standing around not being in any training because why? I don't fucking know why.
I needed 20 minutes to myself.
Then take them with you.
I can't take them with me when they don't know what's going on, and the less that these guys know about this shit, the better.
They're literally relying on you for training. If it's not you, it's no one, because it's just me.
I've been trained in Texas. I'll train dark. I just haven't had the time to train. I needed 20 minutes to handle some business.
Fred, how the fuck can you sit there and badger Riker about rights violations when you're breaking the law? You committed a felony.
I didn't commit a felony.
Yes, you did.
I didn't know
weapon off duty.
I didn't know carrying a PD gun off duty is a felony when I have licenses.
It's explicitly written into legislation.
I think I skimmed that part.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? Arrest you and fire you?
I guess if you're gonna monitor me like a damn hawk, you might as well. I wasn't even doing anything wrong. I was trying to protect myself. I'm trying to do the task you put me to.
You can do the task without breaking the law, Fred.
I wasn't breaking the law. I didn't know I was breaking the law. I had my gun on me. I was worried I was gonna get fucking shot.
I told you to study it.
I've been busy, and I thought I did. I think I skimmed through a little bit of it, but I read most of it.
Can you give us a second, you too?
Of course.
Fred, I'm trying so hard to make this fucking work.
You're obviously not if you're breathing down my neck.
Any other fucking person, I would have fired them a week ago.
For what? I didn't do anything a week ago.
Your background check was sussy enough to not hire
My background check isn't even that bad.
It is pretty bad.
I was shot twice. Shot at once and then shot in the head once. How is that bad? I cooperated with the police.
That's your interpretation of them. That's not how it reads. Fred, I genuinely don't know how I'm supposed to trust you to train these people when you don't even know the basic laws that you're supposed to operate by.
I thought I was operating in the capacity of an officer.
That's not how it's interpreted.
What is it?
You are not signed
on duty?
Yes, if you're not signed as an on-duty officer via dispatch, you are not an on-duty officer. You are a civilian.
Even if you have the cop car with the lights and sirens ready to operate.
Yeah, that's actually doubly so because you're not supposed to have that equipment either.
I operated in good faith.
That has nothing to do with how the law is written, though. It is literally written into legislation that those weapons are illegal to have if you are not a signed on-duty law enforcement officer.
All right, what is it that a huge of a deal that you're going to fire me because I had a gun on me to protect myself?
I told these motherfuckers over here that if they take their weapons off duty, they get fired.
Well,
I told that to Soze last night when I hired him too, and he said, "Yeah, that makes sense. Could imagine me stupid enough to take that off."
Well, here
duty.
I wasn't.
That's
That's the thing, though. I wasn't off duty. I needed to
Yes, you
operate
were.
in discretion. I needed to be able.
Legally, you were off duty.
Yeah, but I had the equipment to, I was ready to duty on if shit popped off.
That's not how it works. Also, you can't duty on like that.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. I didn't do anything illegal. I mean, do you know how hard? Do you know how hard the situation is that you're putting me in? I'm trying to be as delicate with it so I don't get killed. You understand that, right? Like, you understand that.
Why would you get killed if they're just friends, Penn?
Yeah, but you don't understand how people see things, betrayal and all this stuff.
I quite clearly do. The picture is so fucking obvious. You just don't think that anyone else is smart enough to interpret what's actually happening here.
Well, what is actually happening?
You're in a fucking gang with these guys, and you're too fucking scared to actually pull the trigger and cut ties with them.
I already did.
You clearly haven't.
I have. I already did. That's why I'm here.
What the fuck are you two talking about? And who was that guy?
Look, I need you to trust me.
How can I trust you when I have these fucking rookies over here telling me that you signed off duty and took a car to go fucking find your other car, only to find out that you're actually having some clandestine meeting in the middle of fucking nowhere with
because I can't get the other car.
Okay, that's besides the point. It's like pulling fucking nails to get answers out of you, Penn. How can I trust you?
I'm giving you answers.
I have to hold your feet to the fire to get like some half truth out of you.
You're not holding my feet to the fire. I mean, listen, I already told you I need to figure out how to do this right without dying. All right, I'm already out. All right, but that doesn't mean that, I'm out of the crosshairs of shit.
And what are those crosshairs, Penn? How the fuck do you possibly expect to navigate these choppy waters alone?
Because you have to navigate them alone, because people don't talk to people if you're with other cops. How can I expect anyone? I wouldn't be able to get. You really think that someone's going to have a fucking conversation with me with those two dopey fucks over there next to me? No, they won't say anything. They'll just fucking kill me.
Well, who was it? Who were you talking to?
I think maybe the less you know in this situation might be the better.
I think the more I know is the better.
I don't think so, because clearly it's not. Here's the thing, right? It's not that I don't trust you. It's that you don't trust me. I can't have 20 minutes. Why? What have I done for you not to trust me?
You signed off duty and told a lie to these two detectives.
Yeah, because I'm not going to tell them what I'm doing.
Meeting with who knows who with a fucking police weapon while committing a felony. That's why I don't trust you.
I'm not committing. I didn't know I was committing a felony. I was on duty, technically, but
now.
Technicalities. What, do you want to hang me out to dry over a technicality?
I'm not hanging you out to dry. I'm telling you these rules are in place for a reason, Pred. Do you think I was telling you guys, hey, don't take your weapon off duty because it's a bad idea?
I'll be honest, I forgot.
It's because it's the law. That's why I was telling you guys that.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I forgot.
Okay, is that the defense you're gonna use in front of a fucking judge if we ever had to arrest you for some shit?
I mean, no, I would just say...
It's not a good excuse.
I would just plead guilty to the charge. I mean, if it's that clear, cut and dry, what defense do I have?
And I don't want to have to fucking do that, but you're really...
Well, I mean, you hound me and you watch me. You can't give me 20 minutes. You can't give me... I don't have any...
you. I woke up and asked... I was talking to these fucking two. They said that Pred ran off, and I was like, oh, where did he go?
And you can't think maybe...
for his car. And so I started trying to figure out where the fuck you were, because you weren't on duty.
Why didn't you call me? Yeah, but why didn't you call me? So here's the thing. You're the one that's operating in a way that shows you don't trust me.
I don't.
All right, if you don't trust me, then fire me. All right, because I trust you, but if you don't trust me at all, how's this going to work? All right, I'm busting my ass for you. I left a gang for you.
Have you though?
Yes.
You haven't proved that you've left shit, Pred.
How do I prove it?
I would trust you if you'd actually prove it.
How?
That's all I fucking want for you. That's the whole point of this task. Prove it.
What do you want me to do? Shoot them in the street?
No, go fucking arrest one of them. Put them in behind bars. Show that you really are a fucking Fed.
I'm working on it, but it's been a little difficult. Not easy to spot people doing crime when they all wear masks. You can't exactly go down to Little Seoul at the moment.
That's fair.
I mean, I've ran into people in passing, but they're not doing anything illegal. Now, I kind of separated myself on pretty good terms, and I'm trying to keep up appearances by, you know, making it seem like that as well. You know? Plus, I mean...
keeping up appearances?
I mean, you gotta have, like, a conversation with someone. I mean, when you leave an amicable thing, you're still friends.
You don't leave a gang amicably, Penn.
What gang are you in?
I'm not in a gang, and I never have been.
Yeah, I mean, I left amicably.
But I have been a police officer for 8 years, and I know very well when you leave a gang, you end up as a fucking report with a bullet in your head.
Is that what you want me to get shot? Because I don't want to get shot.
No, I don't want you to get fucking shot. Listen.
Look, I need a little freedom.
I was willing. You have freedom. You can go do whatever the fuck you want. As long as it's not illegal.
I'm not doing anything illegal. I didn't do anything illegal. Except carry my gun. And radio.
You can't drive the police car.
Well, I needed a car.
Well, you can't drive a police car off duty.
I mean, you didn't even call me. You just assumed I was doing nefarious shit.
Yeah, because they told me you were going to go look for your car. So
all right, here's the thing. What makes you think I want to train these guys if they're going to snitch me out when I'm not even doing anything wrong? Like, here's the thing, right?
Wow, I asked them where you were because they said that you weren't training them right now.
Yeah, I told them I'd be back in like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Not even. I was gone for 10 minutes. I can't even get 10 minutes without you fucking not calling me and assuming I'm doing shit. I'm not doing anything illegal.
Okay, I mean, you can keep asserting these things. It doesn't mean that they're true.
It is true. I'm doing nothing illegal at all. Trying to make sure I don't get fucking killed. A little delicate. It's a delicate situation. It's a very delicate.
Explain it to me, honestly, like genuinely, like how the fuck. You say that I can't trust you, but you won't even explain to me the situation that you're in. So clearly you're in some level of fucking danger and you're hiding it from us.
I'm not hiding anything. I feel like I'm being pretty upfront about it with you right now.
You're not. You haven't told me who you were meeting or why you were meeting them.
I met somebody to have a little bit of a conversation about the, you know.
That doesn't answer the question.
My current separation between them and this. As you can imagine, some people aren't happy, right? I mean, that goes without saying. Some people are going to be a little tiffed, all right? And what I'm doing here is, this is one of the situations where it's like the less you know, the better my chance of not getting shot is, unfortunately. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, because...
Tell me the truth.
Tell you the truth and then get myself killed! That's what you're asking me to do! You're asking me to die!
Happening. How the fuck are you gonna die if you tell me what's happening?
I talked to somebody, and, you know, it's like, you know, that.
It's not a fucking answer, Predden.
It's a difficult subject. It's not easy. You know, I met up with, you know, one of my best friends. I'm sure you can assume who that is. You know, they think it's pretty easy. I think you know who one of my best friends is.
I'm not gonna fucking try and add up answers here that I don't know them to. That could be a lot of people.
You alluded to him being my boyfriend.
Who? Chris King?
Chris King? I wasn't in a group with Chris fucking King.
Love Mart?
No, it wasn't Lovemore or Wrangler.
So who was it?
I had a talk with Forehead.
About what?
It was 5 minutes long. It's about how, you know, I'm doing this. I want to do this. I appreciate, you know, one second. I appreciate, you know, him being there for me. But this is what I want to do, which is why I'm here. But
why couldn't you tell me any of this? That's completely reasonable. You dumbass. What the fuck, Pred?
it doesn't.
That's
well,
a completely reasonable thing to do.
Well, it does sound a little reasonable when you put it that way.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Pred?
Well, I needed just a little.
I'm sitting here thinking that
it's
you're
a
doing
stressful
some fucking
situation for me.
stupid clandestine shit, and you're just telling him the truth. Which is what you should have told me. I actually can't fucking believe this.
Well, it's a hard situation.
It's really not, Pred. Telling the truth is easy.
No. This is
it's
a hard.
so easy to tell the truth.
It's
I'm not gonna fire you for telling me the truth. Telling these guys, hey, I want to do this shit and I want to believe in this.
They all know I want to do this shit.
That's fine. Okay.
They always called me useless.
That's fine. I don't know why you're trying to hide that, Pred.
Because I don't know where it goes from here. I don't know what's going to happen to me. And I'm trying to have conversations in order to ensure that nothing does happen to me. And that means putting myself
in ask you this.
Unfavorable situations.
If you think that these people might hurt you, why the hell would you meet up with them off duty?
Because that's the only
Without
way.
telling anyone.
Because unfortunately, that you have to show that level of, you know, trust in people. All right? Because you know what happens if I say, do you know what happens if I start saying, hey, I need you guys to watch me? I'm doing this shit. People start talking. People start hearing word in the lobby. Word gets out. That's why the less people that know, the better in every situation, which is why I didn't even really want you to know. I'm not doing
this, Pred.
I'm not doing
I'm the one
anything.
who's making the decisions, so I need to know if I'm making an educated decision or not.
Yeah, but I need you to, I need you to trust me.
How can I trust you if it's this hard to get the truth out of you?
Because it's a difficult situation and I don't want to die. That's why it is a very, this is not just like a water cooler conversation. You know what I mean? This isn't you asking me how my morning is. That's like, hey, Pred, how goes plotting to arrest your former gang, the only people that took care of you, but also trying not to die in the process of it? You know, I mean, you gotta understand that what you're asking me to do in the situation that I'm in, like, it's gonna be a little delicate of a situation for me to kind of mitigate, you know, the aftermath of it when I do this thing, because I am planning on doing it.
Fair enough. But I also need you to communicate openly and honest with me about your little fucking plan and scheme, okay?
To be fair, I was going to tell you, but I was going to tell you in a different way.
Listen, here's the thing. You got 2 days to figure this shit out.
Technically, I have less than that. I have
Yeah,
a day and a half.
Days. Yeah, less than 2 days. I'm going to give the same benefit to you that I've given a lot of other people in my judgments with regards to carrying weapons off duty. It is illegal. If you do that shit again, I'm going to arrest you. Do you understand?
Yep, I won't do it ever again or operate a car when I'm doing anything.
If you want to do an undercover operation where you're not assigned on duty using equipment, we need a signed investigative warrant to do that for it to become legal. You understand?
Good process to know.
Okay. That's basically it with regards to that. You have 2 days to figure this out, less than 2 days to figure it out. I honestly don't know why you were trying to hide any of this from me in the first place.
I'm not trying to hide any of it to you. I just don't want to die. The less you know, the better. The less anybody knows other than me is the better in this situation. Because I don't want to be killed. You know, the situation's delicate. You know, you're acting like I could show up to a
delicate situation.
You're acting like I could show up to a private conversation with these guys. You're acting like I couldn't even show up to that conversation with you.
What are you talking about? Why not?
Because nobody's going to talk to me if I show up with somebody. They're going to immediately assume I don't trust them. And then I'm going to get killed!
Right.
There's no right. That's the truth. They won't.
That's a possibility. Sure, I don't disagree.
Yeah. I'm trying my best here. You know, I'm working hard. All right. I'm trying to make sure that these guys are good. But every once in a while, I'm going to need 20 minutes. You know, I'm going to need some time to myself, and I can't have everybody, even the recruits, hounding me, blip watching me, making sure
they're not blip watching you. I specifically asked them where you were when they mentioned that you weren't training them. I
told them I'd be right back.
That's basically what they told me too. I don't like that you're asserting that they're like some snitches or some shit because they answered some factual questions.
Dark's always snitched on me, so you're fair enough. I don't have that view about Tex and his bell bottoms, but I do reserve that opinion about Dark because the son of a bitch made his goddamn IA career off of blip watching me.
Well, then don't do shit to get blip watched for it.
I'm not doing any. That's the thing, though. You want to know something? For the first time in my life, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm being professional in the field most of the time. You know, I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to be the embodiment of my oath. And I made it very clear that this is where I want to be, and that I'm much better off suited here than I am in a gang.
And I want to believe you, and I want to make it work. You need to remember your part in that too, okay?
Well, most people already know I'm not in a gang anymore. So, as you can imagine,
that's not enough of a clean split, though.
Like I said, it has to be done delicately, or I'm fucked. Which is why I would just prefer not to fucking do anything to them and just keep to myself, and then other people could handle it. Plus, they'd be a good information pipeline for us as well. The amount of information I'm able to get from them is good.
Like what? What kind of information?
I mean, I can be privy to conversations and get information on shit. You know, mainly, I would like to have somebody I could call to be like, hey, this person died. Any leads on who did it? And then get pointed in the right direction. But if I do this, I don't have that ability anymore. I mean, there's still going to be people out there who I can find who can tell me shit, you know, word on the street type shit, but it wouldn't be as credible or as valuable to me.
Okay. Go, you don't have much time. Stop wasting your fucking time with this shit and get back to making a arrest happen.
Yeah, I'm working on it, but I mean, like I said, it's delicate.
Well, time's ticking.
Oh, can I fuck with them?
No, you cannot fuck with them.
All right, I'll put my gun and badge in the cabinet, and I'm walking out of here. Fine then, Dark. You have what you always wanted. I guess you're 007 now.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, was that good? Do they believe that? Hey, I don't have my keys. Can someone get the door? You know, nefarious man over here. Help! Hello?
What?
I was just joking.
Okay. How do you give me a fucking heart attack? Jesus Christ.
Where'd everybody go?
What happened? I left.
I should get an Oscar for that.
Can you give us a second, button?
All right.